So I'm going to be doing the spring Unhaul challenge today. Um, so let's just get straight into it. The first one is a book you rated low, and that's going to go to Mogworld by Yahtzee Croshaw. Now, I really like the premise of this book, and the writing isn't bad. It's just the main character that I really didn't like. I won't go into spoilers, but I really like. You keep on thinking he's gonna get better in time, but no, he doesn't. And the very end, you're just like, fuck off, like, eh. So that can go. Some of these though, I'm going to keep, and that's gonna be this one, which is a book you changed your mind about, and that's The Lightning Thief. Lightning Thief by Rick Warden. Now, when I first read it, I thought it was really, really great, and then I read it again. And then I've read the later books, and it seems like they're getting progressively, I don't want to say worse, but like progressively more silly. And so reading this one, I'm just kind of like, I still like it for like nostalgia reasons, so I'm probably gonna actually keep this book, but it's definitely fallen in the ranks quite a bit. So then the next one is a series that you won't be completing, and this is probably going to make a lot of people quite mad, but it's His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman. Now, I've tried to read this book several times, and I can finish the first one, but I just don't care enough to finish the rest of it. So, that's it. I just don't care. I think the world's really neat, but it's so, in my opinion, it's just so heavy-handed with one particular lesson that I don't care to finish it. I thought the movie was really good, which probably make a lot of people mad, but that's what it is. The next is a book you did not finish, and that's going to be Black Butler. This is a manga, so I'm going to say it. It's just not my cup of tea. Ah ha ha. 'Cause tea. But, that's how I feel. I got the first two of these as a gift, and I just didn't care. I think I finished like the first chapters in it, but like did not care to keep on continuing it. The book you have multiple copies of, which is actually going to be a non-fiction book. Yeah. So it's going to be Lost Discoveries, the ancient roots of modern science, from the Babylonians to the Maya. I have like 2 copies of this, and it's really fascinating. It's not like the easiest thing to read, but I can pass that along to somebody else who will really enjoy it. So this one is a book that I'll probably never really get to. And I probably keep this around for a little bit longer, but I really just don't think I'll ever get around to reading Prince of Thorns by Mark Lawrence. And it's because of what I've heard about it. It looked really fascinating. The back of it thought was me good, but it's supposed to be so dark, like exceptionally grim, that I don't think I'll ever really get into it. That being said, I did pick up his newest book, Red Sisters, because it's supposed to be easier to deal with. So, getting down to the last few, a book you bought because of the hype, and that is Stephen King's The Dark Tower. I bought this, when the movie was coming out, and people were talking about how great the series was, and how interesting it was, and hoping that the movie lived up to it, so I decided to buy it, and it was just kind of whatever. I mean, it was good-ish, but it was built up much higher in my mind. Maybe I'll keep it for a while and then reread it later and see if I feel any different. But it was just it was okay. Then we have, a book that I bought because of the cover. And that's going to be The Sword of Maiden's Tears by Rosemary Edgehill, which is pretty cool. It's a dude and clearly medieval. He kind of looks like a white elf or something, fighting a weird monster on a subway. I don't even remember what the back of it's about. But I was like, that looks pretty awesome. I think I bought this I bought it at a used bookstore right after reading The Grendel Affair by... Oh god, I don't remember. I want to say Lisa something. I don't remember. Lisa something. Grendel Affair, really good. Kind of like a similar thing, like the Grendel monster, and I was like, oh, that might be good. But I never really got around to reading it either. I still love the cover though. Then, second to last is a book you don't know anything about, and that's Kinsman of the Dragon by Stanley Mullen. Now this book is from, when was it from? This book is from 1951. And I bought it for $3 at a used bookstore just because the year it came out. And then I started reading it, and I honestly got like the first chapter in. It's not a super easy thing to read. And it doesn't have like a super cool cover. It's just got one of those older covers. So, just was a thing, you know? And at the beginning, I have no idea where it's going. So, who knows? And then the last book is maybe a bit of a cop-out, but it's a book that I didn't buy, and that's Emperor of Thorns by Mark Lawrence, which is the third book in that Broken Empire series. So I have the first one and the last one, and like I said with the other one, I'm probably never going to get around to it. So I can probably go adios, you know? Not much to say about that one. Overall, I'm probably going to keep several of these. I just saw the challenge recently. I was like, oh, that'd be kind of neat to think about. But there's some of them that I'm going to keep. I'm definitely going to keep The Lightning Thief, and The Sword of Maiden's Tears, and I'm probably going to keep this one too. The other ones I probably will get rid of eventually, because the Broken Empire one, it scares me with how dark it is. Like, I didn't finish reading Game of Thrones either. It was like way too dark for me. So, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.